So in this video, I want to talk about writing screenplays that have a relevance or have a tie-in, and that causes them to get produced, okay? Because at the end of the day, that's the goal, is to get your screenplay produced, not just set up and stuck in development hell. So one thing I noticed, after all these years of kind of studying films and being in development on a number of projects and seeing which movies got made and which movies did not get made, one thing I noticed is that movies that have a relevance to them, okay, a relevance to maybe the times, what's going on in the culture, a relevant theme, all right, that relates to what's going on in the world currently, those are the movies that tend to get made. And one way you can really sort of up your chances of getting your movie made or your screenplay made into a movie is to write a screenplay that has a tie-in. Okay, so screenplays that have tie-ins to things, and the first thing I think of is screenplays that take place or that are about holidays. Okay, so we know the best one is Christmas. Okay, screenplays that have a Christmas backdrop, a Christmas theme, those movies tend to get made a lot. And horror movies too, because they kind of relate to Halloween, and every Halloween, right, they become relevant in a sense. So those movies, we refer to those as perennials, because there's going to be an ongoing reason every year for somebody to want to watch them, or for them to be shown. Now, of course, I produced a movie called Hacksaw Ridge, and Hacksaw Ridge is about a war hero in World War II, who was awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor. And this movie's shown every Veterans Day, okay, every holiday, Memorial Day, any holiday that relates to the great men who have fought and died for this country. That's when the movie gets played. All right, it's become a perennial in its own right, because it ties in to those events, to those holidays. All right, so you want to think about that, okay, when you're choosing topics to write about. You want to think about the relevance of those topics and why they deserve to be movies, okay? Because there's a lot of great screenplays out there, but they don't, they don't get made because they really don't deserve yet to be movies, because there may not be a reason to make them. All right, so I hope that was helpful. I hope you think about tie-ins, and the other thing is, like anniversaries too are good. Like, anniversary of Pearl Harbor, good time to release a movie about Pearl Harbor. Anniversary of the birth of our country, 1776. In 1976, I remember there were a lot of movies. There was a play called 1776 that came out at that time. So you see that it's like this relevance is kind of what gets these things, propels them out into the marketplace. All right, got to be a good reason to make the movie. All right, I hope that helps. I'll talk to you soon.